Hello, welcome back to Defense Info, one stop solution for all your defense need. So, dear aspirant, today I bring you the research based analysis expected cutoff prediction for the UPSC Combined Defense Service Examination 01 2025, whose examination was conducted on 13th of April 2025. And I'm going to predict about the IMA, INA, AFA, and the OTA cutoff. So, friends, first, you need to analyze the question paper and check with the top academies and verified with NCRT for maximum accuracy and use the correct formula to calculate the answers properly. In order to use the correct formula for calculating the answer, you can refer to this slide. You can see for English and GK, you need to do 5 by 6 into correct minus 5 by 18 into incorrect. For mathematics, 1 into correct minus 1 by 3 into incorrect. Now, talking about, friends, the level of this particular paper. So as I have analyzed this particular paper and I figure out that the English paper was quite standard, and it was one of the most trickiest paper and primarily focused on the vocab part as well as the core grammatical section. So, friends, this English paper was one of the difficult, and as you all know that the English paper is one of the sole subject which generally determine the cutoff of the paper, because mostly people focus on the English part as it is the one of the most scoring part in the CDS paper. Now, talking about, friends, the GK and the mathematics paper, it was easier than the previous year, but the option were trickier and chances of doing silly mistake was also high in this particular paper. Now, talking about, friends, the minimum qualifying marks. So as you all know, 20% score you need to do in each subject. That is, you have to fetch 20 marks out of 100 in each subject. And this time the chances of going sectional cutoff below 20 marks are very slim, because this time the GK paper was comparatively easy. And friends, for the IMA and INA and AFA, you have three subject, that is English, GK, and maths, each of 100 marks and total 300 marks. And for the OTA, only English and GK each carries 100 marks. So, friends, talking about previous year written trend, so I have deduced two section. First being the odd CDS paper and the even CDS paper. And mostly if you compare the odd CDS paper, friends, you will find the UPSC generally changes the pattern in the initial go. So they will change the pattern in the odd CDS and they will retain in the even CDS, and again in the odd CDS they will going to change it. So odd CDS is comparatively in the difficult side compared to the even CDS. And also the cutoff for the OTA, for the OTA, IMA or INA generally changes in the odd CDS, and it is comparatively bit lower in the odd CDS. And also the vacancy is generally comes low in the odd CDS, as I have seen in various notification, and one I'm going to share here. So you see, if you see analyze the previous year trend, you will find the CDS 1 2024, the vacancy was 457 and 8373 candidate clear, which is 18.3 times of the total vacancy. Whereas in the even CDS, 459 vacancy were there and 8796 candidate clear, which is 19.16 time of the vacancy. So yes, generally in the odd CDS, the number of candidate clearing is less. So talking about the UPSC Combined Defense Service Examiners 01 2025, here the vacancy is also 457. You see, it has been deducted to -2 vacancy. So again we can estimate it will like 18 to 19.5 times of the total vacancy. So let assume if it is 18 times of the vacancy, so total candidate will clear around 8226. And if it is 19.5 of the times of the vacancy, so 8911 candidate will going to clear. So between 8200 to 8900, the candidate will going to clear for this examination, qualify for the SSB interview round. Now, talking about, friends, a very important thing that I would like to discuss with each and every aspirants who are watching this video. So, friends, you know that there are coaching institute who has become mafia. Okay, these coaching institute are nothing, they are using tactics to induce fear in the candidate. And the first and foremost, I would like to discuss about the FOMO that has been created in every aspirant. You know what happened just after your examination? Okay, as you have figured it out, this paper was quite standard, especially the initial paper. So as soon as you come out of the examination, so you will find the coaching institute going to highlight that our student are scoring this number of marks, take it, and automatically a fear will generate in your mind, and you will figure it out that this paper was difficult and still people are scoring very good marks, and I am behind of everyone. So hence you will think that like they are selling their coaching like subscription. So if I get enroll in that subscription, if I enroll in that subscription, I will definitely score good marks in that examination. So you will blindly follow the coaching institute, especially these so called teachers, educators who are there, okay. And as soon as you buy that subscription, you will get a long schedule, and definitely a person who will going to follow that schedule will lead to an exhaustion, and that will also destroy your critical thinking ability. And friends, it's very much important to know that how they are playing with the aspirant's dream. Okay, they will going to showcase that this was your parents dream, this was the dream of your society, okay. And indirectly they will target your insecurity issues, okay. So yes, they will play with your mind, and they will also showcase so lot of reels in their channel, okay, how their candidates are clearing that examination. And also friends, one more thing is that even these top institutes, top 100 or 200 enrolled candidates, they will going to call them separately, and there they will make reels, okay, apart from little studies, okay, not that much, and they will tell you to focus on more on in your self study. If you're focusing more on self study, then what is the requirement of taking subscription? And even those subscription, the quality of that subscription you will definitely get in free resources available in the YouTube, okay. And see, these are coaching institutes tactics for misleading information and marketing. They will going to tell you that 3000 candidate of our coaching institute have cleared that CDS examination, okay. And they will supply lot of screenshot, take compile everything, and even if you zoom it, you will not able to see, okay, what was the date of that particular screenshot, okay. So this way they will decisively play their tactics, okay. They will show the success rate, and they will definitely do false claim, okay, of their success story, and hence they will going to sell their courses. In fact, even the cutoff analysis, they will going to tell you high cutoff, very high cutoff, so that you will get fair and will going to buy their coaching subscription. So even their fees is very much high, friend. So even if you collect money and if you buy, if you don't get satisfied of that particular subscription, the refund policy is also very opaque, okay. And again, that will induce your mental and physical health, it will impact a lot, and definitely you will feel pressurized. So more on that, friend, how this so-called mafia is brainwashing and manipulating, okay. They are so called brother ji, they are so called sister ji, okay. Somebody will give you halwa, somebody will you teach you yoga, okay. And all and around everybody is collectively doing their jalwa to sell their courses, and these external force will going to influence aspirants thought and action, and you will blindly believe them. Whatever action they are taking, you will blindly believe them, okay. If you are believing somebody in blindly na, then definitely it will cause hamper to you in a long go. So friends, this how they manipulate your brain. Now friends, coming back to the topic of some combined defense service examination 01 2025 examination. So as you know, difficulty was at its level, especially English, and English is a sole decider of the cutoff, as I'm saying, because with my experience I've seen in the SSB, as well as talking with the various aspirant, I've interacted, and even during my SSB time, I've interacted so many candidates. They said that they were scoring around 80 plus, and only 20 to 25 they were scoring in the GK, and they clear it because of English. And those who were getting 80, now they are getting around 65 66 marks. Okay, so yes, this time the level was difficult, so cutoff will reduce, and so is the vacancy is also high. So yeah, 8,000 plus candidate will going to clear. And number of applicant also matters, how many candidates were present in the actual examination. And so is the previous year cutoff trend. So in the previous year, you see there was no cutoff which went 95 plus. So whatever coaching institute saying na 95 plus it will go, all are making you fool, guys. It won't go that much. Okay, now talking about the expected cutoff, as per my analysis for the officer training academy, it will be 82 to 85 marks. Now talking about the Indian military academy, I have predicted 122 to 127 marks. For the INA, that is Indian Naval Academy, it will go 112 to 117 marks. And for the Air Force Academy, it will go 135 to 144 40 marks. So these as per my prediction. Okay, friends. So if you like this content, do share this video among your friend and fellow defense aspirants. Subscribe this channel for latest information. Hit the bell icon below. Email us if you have any query, and join our Telegram channel for latest information and update. So friends, meet you very soon with a new video.